they're accounting for you having the, like, early aughts hardware that won't allow you to render view distances that are super far. Because even this, I believe, is a little bit further than you would be able to normally do, even cranked up on the PC version. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. 100% is the case, though, for the Xbox version. Alright. Let's head on back to Zainab camp here. Meet back with the fucking good old Ashkan Kaushad. Totally normal Kaushad, who I'm sure will just immediately be very chill and happy about all that we've done, and will totally believe, hey, yeah, you're the Nerevarine. I'm doing it right here, right now. This was the one and only quest. I definitely don't have any other weird, sicko-ass requests to make of you. When we had last left the Nerevarine, they were on another mission for another Ashlander camp. This time, it was the Zainab, and their Ashkan sent them out to prove themselves that they were in fact worthy of being the Nerevarine, of holding the title of the Nerevarine. And so they traveled out to a whole bunch of weird places, none of which they actually needed to go to. And some say that they were in there still, ready to fight a 6-house entourage at their super base. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Shoop. There we go. Now also, before I forget, let me just mention this ahead of time. Gentle viewer Leaving Undad wrote in saying that in fact the Indaren Ancestral Tomb that we were wondering about is very nearby. I think it's like right about here. I went and double checked. So maybe we'll run over there real quick before we head back to Zainab camp, right? Why not? That way we can still maintain the sort of story thread, you know? Anyhow, we are in here for the time being. Let's get repaired up before I forget. There we are. Good. Alright. Lovely. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's completely caved in. Oh, look, it's caved in so bad the door, like, exploded into a million tiny splinters. It'll happen. Okay. Let's head on up here. I have no idea how large or small this one will be. I feel like it'll be fairly small, but you never know, right? Jeez, it is fairly dark, though. There is that. Okay. The creepy ASMR rolling right along as well. Oh, there's some sort of a-hole. Corpus dude. Gotcha. Easy enough. Guess I'll eat the nasty goo. Good. Okay. Now it's hard to see. right here. Well, okay, maybe the lighting right there throws it. Okay, but right here, can you even really tell that there is actually a ledge right up ahead? If not for like the parallax or whatever due to the depth, I would have no idea. You know, we've come a long way with our use of textures and placing little doodads in the world, right? Okay. Should I look up there? We have a levitate item bound, don't we? Yeah, our pants. Okay. Let's shit our pants right on up here. Anything? No, absolutely nothing. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we can shit our pants all the way up onto this little precipice if we want. Oh shit, or is this a loop around? Oh my gosh, is this a dungeon loop around right here? Wow, what the fuck? Yo, at the end of it, are we gonna find like a special word wall? There's gonna be some notes in here that actually elaborate on what the fuck this place is supposed to be for. Right? Okay, let's equip this. We're gonna go in a little bit deeper inside of a nook and cranny. It's not gonna be some, like, fucking Dwemer Jink blade that we find. No. It's gonna be a Stone of Barenziah. That's what we'll find up in here. Good lord. Man, do you think anybody ever went through all of Skyrim and then they were like, you know what, let's get into Morrowind. And they were actually really enjoying it wholeheartedly, right? And more power to them. But do you think they were waiting for the, like, Stone or Crown of Barenziah shoe to drop? You know, with how infamous all that is in Skyrim. I have to wonder if anybody got into Morrowind expecting there to be some big, like, quest arc or something involving the Stones of Barenziah or even the Crown, or to have, like, some measure of importance. But as far as I know, they're not even in the game in any fashion, despite Barenziah herself making an appearance. Okay, sure. Let's head on over here. Yeah. Yo, look at the new texture on the, like, more hardened part of the lava. Oh, weird. It looks like dark chocolate, honestly. It looks like someone took a cheese grater to some dark chocolate and they were shaving some parts off to, like, place on a fancy cake or cupcake or whatever, you know? Wow. Oh, I can't... There's an invisibarrier. Whoa. What the heck? Alright, well, what can you do? Let's head on up this way. It sounded like there was another being in here, but I'm not... Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, it's down below. Jeez, it's hard to see it, huh? We don't even have the boots of blinding speed on. This is just the normal experience, right? Okay. I mean, do I have something of, like, night eye? Because that would maybe help. Alright, let's see. Night. Oh yeah, there we go. Ring of Night Eye. Okay. Night. There we are. Good. How long does this thing last? What, 5 seconds or something? There we go. Gotcha. Okay. Let's yoink up all this. Lick the salt right off. Wonderful. Anything else cool around and down here? I don't think so. Okay. Let's navigate up this way. Oop. Is there anything that we can only reach by jumping or levitating? There is a little platform there, but I don't think there's any reason to go to it. Okay. Now we're at the shrine. Should we maybe heal up? I think so. There we go. Good. Stealth mode activate. Oh! Shirtless people. Okay. Well. Let's fist them all. There we go. Good stuff. Ooh. A lot of health. Good. Okay. Eat your nasty meat. Good. I think I hear some footsteps coming from this section. Oh, nope. Shirtless man. Here we are. Good.
You will die.
These dreamers, they just got fresh out of the Dark Souls character creation. Right? They went with, they're going on a challenge run. They're trying to do a level 1 run. Right? They picked their class that doesn't have any fucking starter items. They got their little club. They're sprinting around looking for, like, a dead body with a whole set of equipment or some shit. Okay. Oh, look, in this one's inventory, it's got 50,000 different stacks of fire bombs. Okay. What have we got over here? Anything else? In this room? Oh, there's another shirtless man. There we are. Punch you right in the loincloth. Looking like half a fucking almond. A roasted almond. Okay. Good. Ooh, is there anything in the nasty trough except for nasty meat? It may just be nasty meat. Oh, hell yeah. This one is filled with sack. Take that. There's money in those sacks. And a cruel shard sword. Expensive pants. Wolf Queen, book 3. No need to read. A small chest. Okay. Let's give that a quick pick. There we are. What's inside? Goodies. Okay. Chameleon potion, fire shield. You know, I'm just gonna drink them. Too bad this doesn't give you alchemy XP. You would think just drinking an alchemical brew would also confer some degree of XP. Right? You'd think maybe it would give you more, in fact, than you get from just eating like fucking potatoes and shit, you know? Right? It's amazing that you do get alchemy progressed by like eating just random chunks of like meat that have grown, some weird biomass. Or just eating fucking yams and like raw ass rice just picked right out of a field. You know, just like put your hands out, like run your hands through like a field of wheat and just like grab all the like parts off the ends, stuff your mouth with it. Boom, alchemy levels. Drinking an already mixed potion? Nothing you can learn from that. There we go. Good. Okay, let's turn our light back on here for what little good it does. Oh yeah, look at all the fun ash statues. Okay. Sure. They got the, like, edgy gamer lighting, you know? all the, like, dark charcoal gray with red, red accents. They said... Set all the LEDs to edgelord. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Get that fucking red on black, baby. There we are. Good. Okay. Good. Lovely. Alright. Cool. Oh, wait. Isn't this the one we just came... Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. This one. Wait a minute. Wait, did we already kill the main dude? Hold up. Wait, who was the fucking big kahuna here then? What the fuck? Did I kill him? I guess I must have done. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we did it. Maybe this isn't one of the ones that controls any area or whatever. Right? Don't they typically have like a named enemy? Maybe I'm just tripping major balls. Misremembering that entirely. Okay. Well, let's head on out. By the way, don't know if you noticed earlier during that last... Well, not the last one, I don't think, but one of them. We fucking maxed out our hand-to-hand. Got it to 100, baby. Hell yeah. Good stuff, right? Jeez, I almost wonder, should we try and power level up? Well, not power level up, but naturally level up another sort of weapon? I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. So, let's try to travel all the way over to this fun place, right? Activate our super speed. Should take us no time at all. Can even take pot shots here if we so desire. Good. Oh, fuck. Okay. Good. Oh my gosh, we're ripping them up. Look, this one's still dead? Oh no. Okay. Go. And then I'm pretty sure it will be right about that away. I went and double checked and everything. Okay. That said, I have no idea if there will actually be any interconnectivity between this and the other ones that we have gone through, but hey. There we go. It really is sort of like a sign of things to come for them, though, with regards to putting, like, little silly notes and stuff inside the majority of their dungeons, or at the very least some form of environmental storytelling, to where there's very few dungeons that are just seemingly completely random, you know? Most appear to have some form of little brief story or purpose. Jeez, look at this hunger. Is this the first time we fought one? Oh, let's get a good look at it. Oh shit, there's a Shulk's trying to speed right through. There we go. Got ya. Okay. Cool. Let's use that. Oh wow, actually took. Okay. Now, let's swap to local map. Should be easier to spot. In fact, this could... Oh, here we go. Indaren Ancestral Tomb. Fucking bingo, bango, bongo, baby. I don't want to leave the Kango. You like that? Okay. Let's mark this as cleared. Good. So what do we think? Fucking dead bandits and shit in here? Sounds like they might be dead now. Man, I don't know if I've ever been in this or in Volume 1. Did they did they do that? Just immediately upon entering? Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. There's a goatee gourd in here as well. Oh, fuck. I'm getting fucked up. Okay. Let's scarf down some of our heavy as hell healing potions. Go. Let's get some fatigue rolling as well. Great. Perfect. Okay. Let's get our stuff topped off a bit with regards to its durability. Neat. Okay. What have you got? One silver bolt. Yeah. Alright. Oh, is this one of them who was slain? Giannis? Oh, you had a pearl. Delicious. Okay. Wait, what was your weapon? Iron. A fatal error. Get some frost salts. Get some nice offerings and everything. Should we eat this bone meal too? I guess it's worth it, right? It'll be really fun to see if, like, just how long it'll take us to reach maxed out alchemy. I don't know. It's been such a fun experiment for me. I really can't understate how fun it has been. Right? I highly recommend it. If you're playing through the game, like, for a second or further down the line time, highly recommend just trying to level your alchemy only by way of just eating shit. And only shit that you just happened upon, right? Not going out of your way to just power level it. Just like, oh, I happen to be in this building. I'll just munch on this. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm a fool. I saw it before it was too late. Alright. Well, thankfully I absorbed the hell out of it. Okay, what is this? Fortify fatigue? You know, I'm just gonna slurp it. Iron claymore there. Pegasi. 10 gold pieces. Journeyman's lockpick. I'll throw the pick on the floor. Okay, good. Munch on all that. Common pants. Oh, it's got a lock on it. Fair enough. Oh well, we've got our tools or our key, but maybe we should still pick it anyhow. I should have picked the first one anyway. That way we can maybe get some security XP. Hey, that's another fun challenge. Will we be able to max out our security thanks to all of the Tamriel Rebuilt locales, right? In the base game, it's totally not possible. I think even if you have it with maximum XP bonuses on lockpicking. So, like, it's a major skill. You pick stealth as your specialization and all that shit. I still think there's not enough locks in the entirety of the core game to naturally go from highest possible level and highest XP possible to 100. You have to utilize training. I wonder if that even includes, like, skill books. Like, if you strategically timed reading, like, a security skill book or whatever for some of the later levels. Or, like, you even use the bitter cup, you know? Ooh, that's such an interesting question. That's such an interesting question that only fucking major-ass fucking Morrowind nerds are gonna be enthused by. Listen, if when I was saying that you were like, ooh, Lyle, that is a really interesting question. Wow, that is fascinating. I do wonder the same. We are one and the same. We are two peas in a pod. And that pod is being a fucking massive dork for Morrowind. If that's the kind of question that gets you just pondering, just like, oh man, that is intriguing. There we go. Good. Oh look, it loops around and all that. Okay. Cool. How about this? Also locked. Give it a pick. Plus, we need to get rid of some of these picks, right? I feel bad just tossing them away or selling them. Because these are all found picks and everything. But the issue is, you know, they're quite heavy. Okay. Good. Alright. Slurp that. Why not? Good. It's really not working out for any of these bandits, huh? Look at this. Tyronius. Oh, you got an emerald. Whoa, you got your own scroll and everything. Okay. Key engraved venom. Ah, right. The one that we had gone into. Because it was named after the notable asshole. Alright, let's eat that emerald. Alright, let's give it a read. Oh, shit. It's quite lengthy. Alright, well, let's read it. Brother! I fear by the time you get this writing, I will have been accepted into the hands of death. I'm glad you are not here for the onslaught. We're outnumbered 5 undead to a man. I don't know how they got in. We swept the halls of this house of the dead. Then we locked up. We were alone. Just myself, Pegasi, Jonas, and Leuven. As soon as we saw the first wave, it appeared from behind. I've no idea how they were able to surprise us. It's as if they were appearing out of nowhere, summoned to this position somehow. We fought long and hard until we could barely hold our weapons up anymore. Jonas was the first one to get cut down. Brother, our longtime friend Jonas, died in front of me in the most horrible way. But do know he died with the honor of a fighting man. This battle will not be won. Pegasi urged me deeper into the tomb. I saw not Leuven, but heard his dying scream come from somewhere within the tomb. I'm taking refuge in this main burial chamber. I'm here with our due payment from Gorys. He will not get it from my living hands. I will hold up until Pegasi comes for me, or until those cursed bonewalkers come to finish me off. We committed ourselves to aiding Gorys in a task, putting our butts on the line, and he promised payment. I'll be damned if he is going to take it back. Brother, if you make it here and find nothing more than my corpse, I hope you can make some sense out of my final letter to you. Avenge your brother, capital B brother, and your trusting colleagues so that our souls may lay in peace. Gorys can be found in a tomb in Tel Mora. We loot and hide out in the occasional tomb, but that sick fool lives in a tomb with his deader companions. Without his knowledge, I forged a key that fits his tomb entry. Use it to gain entry to his lair. Gorus should not and cannot get the last action. He betrayed us and used us. Avenge my brother. Avenge! Live long and may you always be in good health. Tyronius. Man. Yeah, like I said, really such a like foreshadowing for how they would do a lot of like fun storytelling in miscellaneous dungeons that are mostly unimportant to major quests and everything, right? This is like would eventually become a staple for BGS, you know? These sorts of little bits of storytelling. And I quite enjoyed it. It's so odd seeing it though, right? It feels practically out of character for Morrowind. Okay, Iron Dagger, I'll throw that there. And let's eat the emerald. Is this going to summon a horrible monster? No. Okay. Sure. Okay, well, I think we've explored everything then. And we've already went over to Gorus, right? Because that is where we got the cool bow, right? Bow of Shadows, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, wild. I think it's also indicative of like this little arc here that we've done. I feel like it's also partially indicative of the... Well, I don't know if I would call it a problem, but one of the fun quirks, right? You know, I would classify it as it's a fun quirk of the game, right? It's what makes Morrowind. Like, I don't know if I actively dislike it, but at the same time, I do also, in equal measure, appreciate the other Elder Scrolls games that do not do this. But, like, for example, if this were Oblivion or Skyrim, I can't speak on the others, right? Not yet at least. But, if this were them, it would be a different case with regards to these little dungeons that we've gone through for the quest, right? Rather than the, like, tombs and all of that being lock level 100s, they would have a set key or like a puzzle or a specific item other than a standard key that you need in order to open the doors. You know? It wouldn't be like, oh yeah, if you just happen to be good enough at lockpicking at security, or you have like a scroll or practiced in magic enough to where you can cast a spell to pop it open, you can just go in and get it, right? You can just grab it right away. Which is very fucking Morrowind, right? That's fucking like a lot of Morrowind sort of like design ideology to a T. But at the same time, as cool as that is, sometimes it is cool to go down like the guided path, because we went through all of those notes and missives and all that in like kind of an odd and peculiar order, right? We didn't find it in like the ideal way, right? And like I said, I feel like there's a good argument for either, you know, for either direction, right? Do you want to, like, do you prefer one where, like, you go down the appropriate path and the storytelling is set up for you in the appropriate way? Or do you like it to where you can kind of go off the rails and sort of find it in your own way, right? I don't know, I think both have their strengths and weaknesses. I don't know if there's, like, a clear winner. And instead, just appreciate that, like, it's such a neato fucking series of games that, you know, find you a franchise that can do both. Right? Alright, let's head on back and over here. I don't know. Maybe that's just a fun way to look at, like, entire series of games and just anything in general, right? Like, just because there's new stuff out and all that, it doesn't take away from, like, a lot of the cool ground being tread with the older stuff in the series, right? It all has its fun and value, you know? It all, I think, can be taken in equal measure and stuff. And sure, you're gonna run into issues, or not issues, but you're gonna encounter stuff where there's like, most people of this day are used to this certain kind of design and have a preference for it and all that, right? But you'll still meet people, young and old, who appreciate the older stuff and all that, right? In its own right. And some maybe even have a preference for it, right? I don't know. I kind of enjoy it all. And like I said, it fits very much with Morrowind's whole, like, fucking modus operandi. To have it to where you can just, like, break it if you know ahead of time, or if your character is just capable, you know? Sort of like how you can totally just break the main story quest in Morrowind and just, like, skip a whole bunch of shit if you wanted to. You know, like, you could go right... like, if you knew what you were doing, you could go right up to fucking Red Mountain, meet with Dagoth-Ur, and it probably wouldn't go over well, but you could do it nonetheless. Right? Okay. So, where the hell are we actually supposed to go? Indaren Ancestral Tomb. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Sure. Right. Now, did we go by Indaren Ancestral Tomb, or... No, we didn't, did we? We definitely did not. Okay. Well, this may be problematic. We may have to actually look it up. I don't know. Look, it is incredibly weird how there is a mud crab out here. Why is there a mud crab this far inland? Bizarre. Okay, let's see. Can we wait or rest through the night? Because it would be nice to be able to see during the day. It might help. Okay. It is, like, kind of a shit day, but it's better than nothing. Okay. So what other points of reference do we have for finding this fucking tomb? Alright. When you pass the ruins of Nichulift, keep your eyes to the east, looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the center of the Grazelands. Okay. And of course, we also need to keep in mind that those directions are given with... Hey, is this it? Oh, we've been inside of it. Okay, we've already done it. Thank God. Okay. Oh, thank goodness we found it. Otherwise, thank goodness we found it immediately. Because I would have just kept going. I know we found a vampire, but I couldn't remember if it was the right vampire. Alright. Here we are. Good. But yeah, one of the things to keep in mind with the journal is that a lot of the view distance is, like, when it's like, keep an eye out for yada yada, they're accounting for you having the, like, early aughts hardware that won't allow you to render view distances that are super far. Because even this, I believe, is a little bit further than you would be able to normally do, even cranked up on the PC version. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. 100% is the case, though, for the Xbox version. Alright. Let's head on back to Zainab Camp here. Alright. Yeah. Meet back with the fucking good old Ashkan Kaushad. Totally normal Kaushad, who I'm sure will just immediately be very chill and happy about all that we've done, and will totally believe, hey, yeah, you're the Nerevarine. I'm doing it right here, right now. This was the one and only quest. I definitely don't have any other weird, sicko-ass requests to make of you. Okay. Head on in here. There we are.
What do you want?
I want to be named Nerevarine. I've slain Calvario.
Dead? Well then, perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be the Nerevarine.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Nerevarine. But it is customary for one seeking an honor from the Ashkan to offer the Ashkan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an outlander and do not know our customs, I will do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A highborn Telvanni bride, a pretty one, plump, with big hips, to bring me many sons.
Right.
Where will you find a highborn Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit highborn Telvanni lords and inform them that Ashkan Kaushad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered, and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sanumu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters.
Oh, you talked to her about this, huh? I bet she loves that. All right. Tell me more about being Nerevarine.
When I have my high-born Telvanni bride, then I shall name you Nerevarine.
Okay, tell me more about this Telvanni bride.
There are preparations to make for my marriage, but everything will be ready when you return with my high-born Telvanni bride.
He loves to specify highborn, which is peculiar of all the great houses that you would pick Telvanni for such a thing, because I would imagine that the Telvanni would give the least fucks about whether or not, like, your offspring is considered highborn or not, right? Because, at the blink of an eye, they could just get wiped out by someone who's tougher, and they would be just as valid, Like, it sounds way more like a House Redoran thing, if anything, That sounds way more House Redoran to have that sort of hierarchy, that sort of noble, the nobility, All right, Calvario.
Yes, Dad, you told me. My hearing is quite good, and my memory.
Okay, let's go over here. Let's check in with the wise woman. There we are. Hey.
Is there something I can do for you?
Do you seek a wise woman's services or her counsel? Sure, I seek your counsel. Kaushad wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No highborn Telvanni would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend Savile Imain, slave mistress of the festival slave market in Teleroon, and tell her you need a pretty Dunmer slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then, Savile Imain will tell you what clothes to buy, and will dress her like a highborn Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp, and present her to Ashkan Kaushad as a highborn Telvanni bride. He won't know the difference. Right. Which this is... I'm not sure what's worse. Looking back now and thinking about it, like... Sure, it's kind of presumptive and, like, shitty of Kaushad to be, like, into it and all that. But her, like, fucking wise woman's counsel is... Yeah, have you thought about slavery? What the fuck? Like, that's pretty bad, too. Like, it's a different kind of bad, but it is pretty bad. And even wilder is that this almost reads like in another game, like, you would have an option here, Like, you would have multiple choices of how to proceed through this quest. But that's not the case. Like, if you want to do this quest, you have to go through with it. There's no, like, secondary option. There's no way to get around it without, like, buying a fucking slave. Right? Good lord. Okay. Savile Imain. Savile Imain is the slave mistress of the festival slave market in Teleroon. The market is on the northwest side of the village. That's where you'll find her. Teleroon? It's the Wizard's Tower and village of the Telvanni Archmagister Gothran. Let me mark it on your map. Travel cross-country to the southeast until you reach the water. Teleroon is on an island in Zafarbel Bay. A long swim from shore. From the Dunmer stronghold Indaren, go south. From Sadrith Mora, Teleroon is due west. From Telfir, Teleroon is due north. Here's another landmark. Tamriel Ancestral Tomb is on the mainland near the bay. Teleroon is the second island southeast from this tomb. Wow, what is What is up with these directions? Okay. How about some lore? We are nomads, living in camps of small portable huts. We travel from place to place, build our camps, then move on to find new grass for our herds and new ranges for hunting. Okay. Let's do a quick save. There we go. We're still in combat with something out here, huh? Okay, well, let's head over, I guess. How far away? Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Do we have to escort her? I don't remember if this is an escort mission or not. Is this the thing we're in combat with? Is it lit? No, it's a little rattling. There we go. Munch on that skin. There we go. Good, good, good. And let's head on out, I suppose. Through the horrible rain and everything. Yeah, I can't remember whether or not in Volume 1 we ended up, like, walking her the whole way over. I want to say she just, like, teleports, right? She just, like, appears. A rare instance of it. But maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe the only reason I forgot about it is because it was so, like, mind-numbing. I just, like, erased it from my memory that you actually have to run her across all this shit. Hey, hopefully OpenMW is, like, looking out for us and actually makes her, like, incredibly fast. Right? Maybe that'll be the case. She just, like, speeds the fuck along. Oh, gosh. Squar has power. Jeez, the Squar is so, like, invincible. There we go. Okay. Was this a special one? It was just a wild Guar. It definitely was pretty wild. Okay. Continue our fantastic journey. Man, you know what? I think... I'm trying to think back now. I want to say that we did actually have to, like, escort her through all this shit. Like, I think we legit did. Okay. Sure. Fair enough. Man. But yeah, what a fucking wild-ass quest, right? And it's part of the main quest, too. So, like, if you're going through... I think you can skip it by going about, like, the alternate route for the main quest. You know, like, the secret, not-so-secret alternate route for getting the necessary items and all that. I think you can forego it by way of doing that. But, of course, you have to have, like... I don't know. Exterior knowledge about the game in order to know that that's even something to partake in. You know? That it's even on the table for you to deal with. There we are. Good. Because it's not like... I'm pretty sure you can't just, like, kill Kaushad. You know, if you don't want to go through with this. This, like, fucked up idea. Fucked up on multiple levels. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Maybe she doesn't have a gun to her head like I said last time. Maybe she is just as fucked up as him. Maybe that's just the Zainab life. You know? Some Ashlanders really chill. Just want to hang out in a fucked up Daedric ruin and, like, feed their guar and all that. Others out here thinking about Nerevarines and all that. Some just complete fucking weirdo sickos. Okay. Now where is this festival slave market? I believe it's on the exterior, right? Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not. Isn't this the one where, like, you can actually buy... Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Speak,
yeah.
traveler.
Alright, let's pop a quick save. Hey, Seville Emain. Welcome, Lyle Schnub, to the Festival Slave Market, the finest slaves in Vardenfell. I'm Seville Emain, And I know we have the slave for you. Are you looking for standard household slaves, Lyle Schnub? Or are you looking for something special? Tell me about the household slaves. Oh my god. The following slaves are available for purchase. Sabaka, a Khajiit male. Manilian Sirius, an Imperial male. Menelrus, a Bosmer male. Ciralinde, an Altmer female. Jadier Manik, a Breton male, or Hadier. And Davina, a Redguard female. Okay, well... Actually, I don't want any of that. Tell me about this place. Telmora. Telmora is the Telvanni Tower of Mistress Dratha, an ancient wizard of the Telvanni Council. The small settlement includes a few craftsfolk and a trade house. Telmora is a good distance along the north along the coast. You could travel cross-country, but travel by ship to Telmora is cheap and reliable from the Telerun docks south of here. Notice, she does not mention the slave market. Something special. You need a slave to pose as a highborn Telvanni lady? Sweet Alma, that's Sonamu Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have the slave you want, Falura Lervu, a pretty Dunmer girl. But first you must get an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her in. Go get these exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss a price for her. Oh, fuck. I forgot we needed to get the clothes. Where can you get exquisite clothes? Telmora. Elegnan the Clothier. She has some very nice things. See these clothes I'm wearing? Exquisite shirt, exquisite skirt, exquisite shoes. I bought them at her shop. Maybe you should try her. When you have the exquisite clothes, we can talk about the something special you are looking for. You know, this is your idea. Nobody back at Zainab Camp mentioned this, right? You just brought up this shit, right? What the fuck? Are you getting like a referral fee? Are you getting like a finder's fee for like sending me in? You're getting part of the commission on the shirt, skirt, and shoes? What the fuck is this? I don't think we need all this shit. Something special. No, this will not work unless we do it my way. You cannot change my mind on this. When you have an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress Faluru Lervu in, then we will discuss her price. Jesus Christ. Okay. What did the Nerevarine write about this? Since Calvario is dead, Ashkan Kaushad says he will call me Nerevarine, but not until all the traditional rites and customs have been observed. It is customary to offer the Ashkan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Ashkan Kaushad has done me the great favor of naming the gift he wishes to receive. A highborn Telvanni bride, a pretty one, plump, with big hips, to bring me many sons. What the fuck? Sanumu Zabamat says, no highborn Telvanni would consider wedding an Ashlander, but she has a cunning plan. I must go to Seville Main, slave mistress of the festival slave market in Telerun, and tell her I need a pretty Dunmer slave. Seville Main will tell me how to dress the slave like a highborn Telvanni lady. Then I must escort the pretty slave to... Wow, our editorializing on part of the Nerevarine is maybe a little rough too. To Zainab Camp and present her to Ashkan Kaushad as a highborn Telvanni bride. I've told Seville Main, slave mistress of the festival slave market, of my plan to pose a slave. Wait, could we pose ourselves if we were like a woman in House Telvanni? Could we do it? I don't think so. Is there any reactivity here for if you're playing a woman character that's high ranking or at max rank in House Telvanni? I don't think there is. Once again, like I said, another instance where it feels like this quest would have multiple branching paths. But that's not the case. As far as I know. Maybe it does, but I don't think so. She says she has a perfect slave for the part, named Falura Lervu. But first, Seville Emain wants me to bring her an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress the slave in. I can see this is going to be very expensive. Good God, man. Okay. Sure. Huh. Right. So, Tel Mora was your suggestion, right? Where is that at? Oh, God. It's way up there. Okay. Well, I guess at least we're out of town so we can hop on a little fun ship. Let's have a look around here. Nah, nothing much. Okay. Huh. There we go. Great. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then, let's check in. Oh, they've fallen underwater. Sir, if you can hear the love dog snoring up a fucking storm right now. She's getting kind of loud doing it. It's very funny. I don't know if it's coming through the mic. Probably not. Because it's in the opposite direction, but it is like fairly loud for such a little dog. Okay. Let's check over here. Huh. Where is the clothier? Jeez. Cliff Racer is like baying over there. No. I mean, maybe we could get it at just the standard trader, but maybe not. The Covenant. Let's see. Check our map. Oh, there we go. Just right over this way. Okay, cool.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Tel Mora is a Telvanni tower town, Lyle Schnub. We're friendly enough with Outlanders who know what they're about. How can I help you? Tell me about your trade. I'm a clothier. I make clothes and sell them. I also buy clothes in good condition. With a little work, I can make them good as new and resell them. Mostly I make and sell Dunmer clothing, but some people also want Imperial clothes and Ashlander clothes. Okay. So let's get an exquisite shirt, shoes, and skirt. Should we pick up another exquisite skirt? They're fairly rare. I mean, we're not going to do custom enchanting, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Right, but this is a good place to pick them up if you want some, as you can see. Okay. Anything we should pawn off here while we're at it? Huh. I mean, I guess we could get rid of... Oh, we've already got an exquisite shirt. Okay. Oh, we've already got exquisite shoes. Oh, hell yeah. What a fucking bargain. Okay. Let's just get rid of these silly rings then. Perfect. Okay. Great. Alright. Lovely. Okay, now, I suppose when next we come back, we will head on back to the fucking slave market, buy a person, and dress them up and get them married. This is such a wild-ass quest, right? Okay. Until next time, please take care of each other.